It's Beer O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called entitled Saison. It's a collaboration between Overtone Brewing Company and DeadEnd Brew Machine. It's a 7% ABV Saison. I'm looking forward to this one, I gotta be honest. That way or that way? That way. Or is it that way? Yes, that way. There we go. I like the look of it. Let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. Little bit of smoke on the can opening, beer in the glass then. We got a 3-finger white head. Good levels of carbonation, a hazy straw-ish coloured beer, definitely hazy. If it was clear, I would say between amber and straw coloured. Not much in the way of carbonation, there's a little bit going on. Looks good, let's get the aroma. Oh, smells magnificent. It's a little bit like a Saison, if I'm honest. It's a little spicy, a little banana-y, a little clove-like. But then again, it's farmhousey and funky, like a Saison should be. It's like a hybrid Saison stroke Saison type beer. It smells terrific, it really does. I'm going to dive in. Nice light malts, lots of fruits, like almost like a marmalade type fruit. Marmalade's a jam, a preserve, so orange. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, that is fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a monumental beer. Absolutely wonderful. It's just, yeah, there's a tartness to it. There's a lovely kind of depth to it. A nice mouthfeel. Little bit of sweetness. Bitterness on the back end. It's funky, farmhouse-like. But I like that tartness. Just lovely. That funkiness, oh, that pepperiness, the spiciness. It's like, I tell you what it's like, there's a little bit of an astringency right on the back end, and it almost feels like ginger beer. You know when you get that like slightly peppery, spicy warmth of a ginger beer? There's a little bit of ginger beer about this, strangely enough. But that's what I'm getting from that like type of astringency from it. Oh, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Really, really nice beer. I like the drink. Let's talk about the drinkability of the beer. As a 7% ABV beer, they've added a little bit more malt to get it up to that 7% ABV because, of course, you drag in the sugars out of the malt to then turn it into alcohol. So if you want more sugar from the malt, you need to add more malt. So then when you add more malt, you get a little bit more depth to the beer, a little bit more mouthfeel. But it still holds on to being refreshing. First and foremost, still holds on to being a nice, refreshing Saison. If I was a farm worker back in the day, 200 years ago, and somebody gave me this on my lunch to get me through the rest of the afternoon, I'd be more than happy. More than happy. So the Saison was first brewed it was brewed by farmers, landowners, for the people on the working the farms. They would have maybe a slice of bread and a half of beer on their lunch to get them through the rest of the day, or maybe if they were lucky, bit of cheese, nice half a Saison or a pint of Saison. So it was traditionally a small beer. It wasn't 7% like this, because they'd be picking the corns and throwing them over their shoulder. It was more of a 3 to 4% ABV beer back in the day. Right, where are they from? This DeadEnd Brew Machine, brewed and canned in collaboration with DeadEnd Brew Machine by Overtone Brewing Company. They are Hayley in Glasgow. It doesn't say where they're from. DeadEnd Brew Machine. I should have googled it, but I never really liked to do that before a beer review, because it gives me all the information, it gives me all the ratings, what people think of it, do they like it, do they dislike it. I don't want to know any of that. I want to have my own opinion on the beer. So excuse my vagueness for not knowing where DeadEnd Brew Machine are, but I didn't want to spoil the beer review for myself. Entitled Saison then, 7% ABV. I like this beer enough. It's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.